I'm very tired. Hello, so today is the second weekend of 4 market weekends in a row. Today is Swindie Makers Market up in Swindon in the Christchurch. I'm very excited to see how this one goes, as I've not done this one before, but I have had a friend who has done it and she said that it was really nice. It's very hot today. It's been like this little heat wave in England at the moment, and today it's very overcast, very muggy, so I am in a dress so that hopefully I keep a bit cooler. Hopefully I don't overheat, but I have brought my fan with me just in case, because I don't know what the temperature is going to be like, as I'm in the hall, not in the church itself. But I will show you my setup when we get there. I won't be filming it because it's a very tight setup time, and I'm trialing it for today because tomorrow is also only an hour setup time as well, so I will try and film it tomorrow. But I'm going to head off now. It's going to take me about an hour to get there, and I'm going to stop and get a coffee on the way because I very much need it this morning. So see you in a bit. Swindie Market is just finished and I have loaded the car back up. It's very hot. I'm very tired now, but it went very well today. It went a lot better than a lot of the markets that I've done recently, so I'm very happy with that. I'll go through all of the costs at the end of the video for both today's market and tomorrow's market, but tomorrow is the Reading Alternative Market, so we'll see how that one goes. Good morning, it's day 2 of markets today and I'm heading off to Reading Alternative Market. You may be able to hear my cats in the background because they're grumpy that I haven't fed them yet, but it is not their breakfast time yet. It's currently 7:20 and I'm supposed to be leaving in like an hour, so I'm running a little bit late because I've been on a go slow this morning. Feel like it's well deserved though, because they woke me up. I don't even know what time one of them was scratching outside the door, so that was fun. I'm very tired. I have got my Kit Kat marker and I put extra coffee in it this morning. I may also be a little bit snivelly in this video because my hay fever has started, so that's fun. I have taken antihistamine, but they always take a while to kick in, and I'm gonna get ready. Yesterday went well though. I did make decent profit, so if we could top that, it'd be really good, but we will see. really need a new powder because this is what it looks like. She's back again. Oh, did I look at you? If you didn't see last week's vlog, she kept scratching my chair and then she'd run away. And she's back doing it again today. It's still not going to be breakfast time. You are like an hour and a half off, and I'm not feeding you early. Swishy swish. She now just keeps looking at me over the top of my monitors. The thing is, it's not even like they haven't got food. They have biscuits all the time. We've got an automatic feeder. It goes off at 5 AM, it'll go off again at 10, which is normally after they've been fed, or if we've been having a lion, then it'll keep. She's got an itch. She's working all day. But yeah, they've got biscuits all the time, so it's not like they're starving. They just want their wet food because they really like it. I mean, I can't blame them. She's currently on top of my cricket. Is she? There we go. You've been caught on camera. So normally, I would not be giving them a treat in the morning. They are being very annoying. Bring them out. We've got these jerky things. Our cats go feral for them. Jasper. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. There he is. But yeah, she's being destructive and trying to claw out of the door, so I thought I'd give him that and it will keep him occupied with it. So I'm actually taking my iPad with me today, so that if it's quiet, I can do some drawing. Because the new product that I'm making is a new mouse mat / desk mat. It's going to be a big one, same as the Halloween one. But it's going to be dinosaurs. And I'm very excited for it. It's looking very cool already, but I want to fill it with dinosaurs. And then I'm also using those dinosaurs for other products because I'm going to an alternative market. I feel like it's acceptable to put my matte clips in the spring. I love these clips. I'm supposed to be leaving in like 10 minutes. Darling, stop it. So I need to go get dressed. I need to pack my lunch. So I will see you when I'm about to leave. Bye. You can feel free to pick anything up if you want a closer look.
It's like actually you just stick it in the window.
Yep, so they just go on the, I was about to say on the acrylic, on the window, like it's that. And then when you get direct sun, you'll get rainbows through the window. But even if you don't have direct sun, if you've got just light, even if it's a cloudy day, it will still look a bit rainbowy. You just won't get a rainbow in the room, basically. So I still like them in my office, even though I don't get sun in the summer. But you can also move them around as well, so they're reusable. I'm just coming on to do a little bit of a roundup of how both events went, and I'm going to do a little comparison of both just because they were one after the other. So my best selling items for both events were fairly similar. I sold a lot of sticker sheets and sticker packs, but for Swindie, my Ask Me About My Cat t-shirt sold very well, and then for Reading Alternative Market it was the sun catchers that sold really well. When I got home from Swindie Makers Market, I had a parcel of new items that had been delivered, and this included a new black cat pen, the new dinos that I've been designing, them as a pen, and then also a floral dino notepad, which is an A6 size. I've been wanting to stock some A6 size notepads just to have a bit of variety, and also they'll be a little bit cheaper than the DL ones because they won't have a magnet on the back. And so I took some of these along to Reading Alternative Market on the Sunday, and I did actually sell one of the notepads, so that was quite nice. I didn't sell any of the pens, but I did have a lot of interest in the dino pen, as that design is what's going to be used on my mouse mat. I also experienced a pinch me moment on Saturday at the Swindie Makers Market. I'm always grateful for anyone who comes by my store, regardless of how much you spend, or if you don't spend anything at all and you just have a chat. But I had a lovely customer pick out a few items, including my desk mat, tote bag, and a t-shirt, and a few other items, and the total came to well over £100. I was kind of in shock by this because it's mad to me to think that anyone would want to spend that much money on items at my table, but I'm so grateful, and it really did make my day, especially for the few markets that I've had recently where I haven't been doing that well. So it was really amazing. So thank you for that. So now I'll go through the bit that you all want to know, which is the finances. So I'm going to pop a little running total up on the screen, but for Swindie Makers Market on the Saturday, the table cost me £60, the fuel was £15, and so the total of that was £75, and then I set my minimum for that market at £200. And then for Reading Alternative Market, the table cost was £45, the fuel was £7, and then the total was £52, and the minimum I set for that one was £150, just because the cost to be there was a little bit lower. So in total for Swindie Makers Market I made about £400, and then for Reading Alternative Market I made about £450. The sum up fees for both days is £12.60. So although I made slightly less at the Swindie Makers Market, it was actually a shorter day. So that one was a 4-hour event, and then Reading Alternative Market was a 6-hour event. Swindie, I felt like I was rushed off my feet for about the first 2 hours, but then it very quickly died down for the last 2, especially the last hour. It was very, very quiet, but I felt like I still made enough money in the day that I was happy with that. Whereas for Reading Alternative Market, it felt fairly slow and steady the whole day, so there was no particular mad rush, which actually was quite nice because I was quite tired on the Sunday anyway, and then also I had some drawing that I needed to get done, so I managed to do that, and I filmed that, you will have seen. And then again, the last hour of that event also went very quiet, which is when I had a chance to actually go around and make a few purchases. Another little interesting fact for the markets was that my highest earning hour for both days was 2 to 3 p.m, which is quite interesting because the Swindie Makers Market didn't start until 1, but the Reading Alternative Market actually started at 10:30, and I haven't had that across a weekend before where it's been the same hour that's the busiest, even when it's the same event. So I'm going to leave it there for today, but next weekend's markets are Solo Craft Market at Leadenhall Market in London, and then also Bournemouth Craft and Flea. So we'll see how those go. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!